What's up, Wilmo? Welcome back to Silent Hill 2 Remake. And last episode we got everything we need to do this here puzzle. So, let's do it. So, let's read this first. Three bright coins in the five holes B. First sits the maiden underneath the tree. The wind from beneath the maiden doth blow. A beautiful flower alone has to grow. And here comes the man, so sleek and so fine. In the pale moonlight, his eyes doth shine. So three bright coins underneath, maiden beneath the tree. So here we go. And then what was the next one? It was the wind from behind the maiden doth blow, a beautiful flower alone has to grow. So that's one of these ones. Yeah. That's not where the man goes. I don't know why I put him there, but and here comes the man, so sleek and so fine, in the pale moonlight, his eyes doth shine. Yeah, he needs to go here. And you, I guess. Whoops. Let's see. The man doth approach, his blade now revealed. His face disappears behind shining steel. Away from the man doth the maiden flee towards the flower away from the tree. So you need to go here. And you need to go here. Wait, whoops, wrong button. Wrong button. Go. Where once grew a flower of venomous glee, where once was a maiden, but a stone doth be, and over her grave the man doth remain, his blade never met the vile serpent's vein. So here we go. You. The beast who its teeth in her flesh. Yeah. The beast who its teeth in her flesh doth bore, who he has failed, she who is no more. Now unto you falls a grievous chore, who carries the blame for what fate had in store. We'll say, had the dude not chased her, you know, she wouldn't have ran towards the snake, so. Snake wouldn't have bit her, all that good stuff. 201! 201 is up the stairs over yonder, I think. I forget exactly where, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm trying to get my videos to look a little better, so hopefully with this setup I'm currently doing, they will, or that I'm currently trying. I went the wrong way, of course I did. We'll make it look better, because I tried something on the editing end of things, and that didn't really pan out, so... Did you hear that whisper voice thing back there? That breathing, the I'll never do that again. Yeah, that pretty spooky. Kind of sounds maybe like someone we know. Maybe a certain, you know. Investigate, thank you. Yes, thank you. Always gotta be seeing Mary. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. Starting this episode off with a bang. I don't think that's doing anything, James. Oof. So cool. Seeing you on the other side, son. All right. There we go. There's that. That will never be seen or used again. Gee, I wonder where we need to go next. Alright. See, I like it, though, when it's straightforward like this. Hopefully I didn't just smack the shit out of my mic. Felt like I did. Enter the other world for the first time. Well, doesn't that just spoil it a little bit? But also, yeah, here we are. The other world. It is pretty crazy in this game, I will say. It's honestly pretty crazy in most Silent Hill games. It's kind of why I love it so much and why it lands so well with a lot of people, I feel. Especially when it's done right. Although, then again, depending who you are, done right means something different. But this, I would argue, is done right for the most part. I do feel like it takes a little bit of a more Silent Hill 3 and Silent Hill 1 approach. With the blood and rust and all of this good stuff here that we're seeing. Especially considering, if you remember, by contrast, in the original Silent Hill 2, it was actually very more toned back. There was a lot more plastic, a lot more... Okay. And I mean, that's not to say that this doesn't have any of that at all. Oh, I forgot. Fuck. How do I forget that? Oh my god. Okay, do we have a syringe? We sure do. Alright, anyway. But it's a lot less subtle in the remake than what it was in the original. But even then, I would still say it's a hell of a lot more subtle than some of the things we'd get later on. So I'd still say it matches those original, like, 4 games kind of vibe very well with how that otherworld transition worked and how, just how the whole thing was handled, really, as far as it looks, even. So it's a different take, but one that I appreciate, I guess. It's kind of like, think of it this way. What would happen if James's otherworld was perceived through the eyes of, like, I don't know, like Heather or, you know, Cheryl, you know. I don't know. I never know if I should say what, but you know what I mean. You all know what I mean. All right, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Okay. Ah, you loser. Yeah. You are just a loser. I have to say, wow, just no match for me. Okay, anyway. But, yeah. I think this is, hang on, I've got to adjust my seating situation. So before the last episode, my chair broke. So I've been using this really annoying chair until I can get another one. So that's great. And unfortunately, my ADHD makes chairs, I fly through them for some reason. Maybe I should get like a dedicated rocking chair instead of one that tries to do all of it. And by all of it, I mean just rock around and roll around. Apparently that's just too much for a chair to do. Oh, and I guess raise and lower. But really just roll around and rock around. But yeah, I guess this is James's Otherworld, but done in the style of like Cheryl's or, you know, Alessa's. I guess you could really say. And even really this I see as kind of being different from those because, again, compared to those, I would say this is more toned back. Or more, not toned back, but less in your face, I suppose. Whereas sometimes in Silent Hill 3, the other world in that was just like so in your face and loud, and same for Silent Hill 1, which was fine. This is like a middle between 2 and 1 and 3, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's see. Henry fears Scott. He'll run from him and hide. He's fled to the west to the other side, but here comes Mildred with unknown intent. Scott lies face down, blind to her descent. Sure, at some point I'm going to be reapplying my seat again. There's our clock there, our stuff for the clock, which we're about to unveil the clock now. Ah. Fortunately, we do not have anything for that, so yet anyway. So this area has yet another one of those ambiences that I just absolutely love. Just look at that. Isn't that something? Right, James? Alright, let's... This area just in general is just so cool. Which, you know. Behold what that area down there looks like. I'm sure it'll come into play later. Also, why does it still feel like my brightness is fairly low? 1, 2. All right, maybe that'll... So we've done it 4 notches at this point. 4 notches. That should... All right, that looks a little better. Mainly for just capturing it on YouTube purposes. Well, 4 notches since I originally set it up. Which, to be fair, I think the way I said it... Okay. Oh, pow! Right in the kisser, right in the kisser. But to be fair, I think the way I set it up originally was very dark. So... But I like to play games dark, I guess. You know, what can I say? Well, I do, anyway. I don't know why I said I guess. But for YouTube, you kind of have to have it a little different brightness than you usually do, because compression and whatnot. Which I'm learning, people. I'm learning. Oh, what the hell? All right, get out of here. Do not need that guy anywhere near me. Actually like a restraining order on that guy, if I could help it. All right, and we're gonna run away, James. Look at that. Look how well we did there. Now we just gotta wait for all that goopy shit to go away. And reload while we're at it. Is the goopy shit? Okay, no, only if it's smoking. Thought if it was like even staining the floor like this, it would be dicey. But nope. This area is just so... Look at that. What in the hell, man? Alright, let's jump up this. Or climb onto it, rather. Another one one of those tracks I really like. All right, we got you. I'm scared of you. Guess again, Bucko Brown. All right. Well, James, that's not really what I was hoping you would do. Feels nice to be talking to James again like this. Like the voice in his head. Or the narrator. You know, I don't know if that's a good thing, though. I should feel happy about that, but at the same time, I don't know. There's something I like about it, I guess. Right, I do think there's more to be seen this way. Yep. Alright, let's get out of here. We'll wait for this goop to go away. Go. There we go. Just chairs chilling, I guess. Go. You almost got me, but not today. Oh, wait. Never mind, you did get me. I've got to wait. I don't technically have to do this, but, I mean, it is kind of like a shortcut, so why not, you know? Another one. Yeah, this area is kind of filled with them. And you'll notice James there, he actually wrote this thing down. Because, yeah, I think that's really cool. That's a nice little attention to detail there that he actually takes out like a red capped marker. It's like white and red. And he writes it down on the map. That's, I don't know, that's really cool. Nice detail. Nice detail. Still have not decided, as you could probably tell, if I want to switch to controller or keep using mouse and keyboard. All right, we got this here. Oh, I'm sure that just is gonna go well. I'm sure it's gonna go well for me. .306. We got a valve here. And we got some combat that we gotta be careful with. Okay. Expertly done. Expertly done. I'm sorry. That was just... Oh, alright. See, now that is a moment in time in which I shouldn't have clapped into the mic like that. I'm very sorry. For me, past, future me, and you. Everyone involved, really. That is how you get shit done right there. All right, let's go. Is this where you're gonna be? And yeah. I remember this asshole. I mean, how can you not? Then again, you can ask the same question with how I could forget any of them, really. So, I mean, and I do somehow. Oh, miss. All right. Boom. That was beautiful, I must say, and we handled that pretty well, I'd say. It didn't injure me as bad as it could have. Could have injured me way worse. Could have injured me way worse. I'm certain it has in the past. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. All right. Bam. Got him. Okay, well, that was douchey of you. Very douchey. Very douchey. But we got him. We got them both, really. The two lovebirds. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, let's get out of here. Oh wait, ammo. Pick it up, thank you. Okay, yeah, good thing we got more ammo, because we're gonna have some times. Oh wait, actually. Oh, ow, you douche. You are not supposed to do that. Can I just say, you are not supposed to do that. You are actually supposed to do the opposite of that. You're supposed to sit there and chill and be cool. Yep, I'm good to go. See you later, douches. You douchies. All right. Look at this. Chutes and ladders. I know I keep saying it, but it's awesome. Must be said. Excuse me? Hello? Oh, is that where we're going next? I'm sure... Oh, man. Okay, fine, James. Fine, James. Gosh. Bitch. Alright. Is it here? Is it... No, it's not there? What about there? Hang on. Oh, wait, it's the other... No? Maybe it's 3. Oh, wait, is it the other way around? This way? No? What about that way? Yeah, there we go. All right, we got there eventually. Now we can save. So that was this door? Yep, all right. It's very bright. Almost deceptively bright. A little choppy here, but I realize I wonder if that's because I have this on unlimited frame rate. Might be a cause of a lot of issues, honestly. So this is a lovely and iconic scene that everyone just has to be a part of, because we also have to take as much time as humanly possible. Yay, look at our shitty hands. And our, oh, look at that. Woo! And our shitty clock hand. Now our shitty flashlight button, because we just, and not quite that. That was with our other hand. But now we're gonna have a shitty pistol. Look at our hand. It literally still shows up as we're aiming down the sight. That's crazy. Oh, shit. All right, hang on. Pow. All right, and the kisser. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. We actually need to go through here. Whoops. One can forget sometimes. Yeah, this place is dark as hell. Yeah, so we still have that whispering in 209, which was a big thing in the original. So that was something I was glad to see still here. So far, you know, my initial thoughts were, wow, this is fucking awesome. And it still is that, so... Well, that's a shit bed. We might as well unlock this. Here we go. I think we can just run away from this asshole. Take this. He's gonna keep chasing us. I mean, probably not, but... I mean, why not, you know? Is this the room I just was in? Yeah, it is, and now it's all Dukified. Was it Dukified before? I think it was. Oh, there's two ways we can go. We'll chop this one down first. And then go this way. Oh, let's just pretend I went in this way first. Didn't see anything. Totally didn't see the mannequin thing running around. I'd never see that. I didn't see this douche bag either. Oh. heard something. Alright, well, isn't that just one of the creepier things in life? Alright. Handled that pretty well, despite being horrified. Mainly because there was definitely something in my room. I hope not. Hang on, let me make sure no one needed me or anything. No? Oh, wait, maybe? Hang on. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Oh, wait, no, okay. Okay, that was really weird. That was very weird. I was very worried there for a second. Well, not worried, but anxious. You never know. I didn't have to go through your weird hole. Weird wall hole. Oh, wait, we needed to go this way. Got to move this here. There we go. Very satisfying sounds, both in the UI and in the puzzles. Which you love to hear. Oh, isn't this just lovely? Echo of the past, glimpse of the past. I swear, I call these things something different every time I see them. There's something of the past. I'll tell you that much right now. Oh, yep. Always forget to look up, honestly. And, you know, I always... Sometimes I think about that, how video game developers... There was a thing I remember watching. I actually think it was The Librarian, now that I think about it. Where he was talking about how video game developers will often say one of the hardest things to do is to get a player to look up. Which, yeah, I mean, that makes sense, honestly. Makes sense. Looking to see where you're going, more so than anything else. This is just such a cool area. I mean, it's hard not to think this area is just not the coolest thing. Very much a vibe. But also very much, making me hope and pray that that the brightness is good enough. Maybe it needs to be turned up more because I turned it way the hell down, which I didn't think I did, but I mean, it's entirely possible that I did. And yeah, let's go through here. This is that song I was talking about in previous episodes.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah. I'm James.
Angela.
Angela. Okay. Look, I'm not sure what you're planning, but there's always another way.
Really? What's the point? It's easier just to run. Maybe it's all we deserve.
We?
you. We're all the same.
I'm not like you.
Are you afraid? Sorry.
It's okay. Did you find your mother?
No. Not yet.
Did she live here? In this building?
I don't know.
So all you know is that she lived in this town?
What did you say? How did you know that?
Well, I just figured because this is where you're looking for her. How else would I know?
Yeah. Sorry. Did you find the person that you were looking for?
Not yet. Her name's Mary. She's my wife.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I don't know why I think she's here. She died 3 years ago.
She's dead?
Don't worry, I'm not crazy. At least I don't think so.
We have to find my mama.
Should I go with you? This town really is dangerous. Now I know what you meant back there in the cemetery.
No, it's okay. Besides, I'd just slow you down.
What about that?
Will you hold it for me?
Sure, no problem.
If I kept it, I'm not sure what I might do. No! I'm sorry! I've been bad! Please don't!
All right. So that was. Whew, that is always a scene in both this game and in the original version of it that was always something that was quite powerful. And to get the ending I want, we need to. I don't know if it's like this soon after. But yeah, just kind of. Okay. Hmm. It's always been powerful, and no matter which version I'm playing, which is a great thing, it really is. I will say, in the original, I always liked the cadence of James' voice a little better talking to Angela. Like, I don't know, just as a preference thing. It just seemed, to me, it just seemed like James was slightly more sympathetic. Still sympathetic here, well, or sympathetic towards Angela, I mean, here, but just not as much, in my opinion, as like the original version. Where it makes up though is the cadence in Angela's voice, and just how Angela's voice actress just really just did a wonderful job. Like, don't get me wrong, the original was amazing too, but just a really great job there in the remake. Because, like, I don't know, kind of midway. Okay. But midway through that, when she's like, you know, or when James is like, you know, have you found your mother? And she's like, not yet. You know, that kind of tone of voice. I don't know. It felt like midway she had like a crashing out moment, if you will. But not quite that. It was more so, it was more so... It's kind of like whenever Angela is in her other world, maybe she goes into like a not childlike, but almost like I don't know, the state that she was in when what happened to Angela happened. And for those who don't know, you'll see what I mean. But for those who do know, I'd be curious to know what your thoughts are. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking out loud here, but also, wow. This place is just awesome. The S door. Oh, here we go. Oh, I think it's actually this one that I looked up on Spotify and was like, oh wow, this is actually really great. I'm sure both are great though. I'm not sure if this is true, but I remember hearing somewhere that those were actually songs that Mary would play. Again, later on, we learned that, Mary could play piano. And so, you know, I don't think it's the worst idea, honestly, that maybe those were songs that she could play, or just songs that maybe she even liked. Both are totally feasible. We never saw that. Oh, wait. Nope, he's right here. Eh, pow. Eh, pow. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Ooh, nope. This one specifically always makes a strange sound. And I mean, I think they all do it, but this is one that I notice, like, every time. I don't know if it's, like, specifically more pronounced with this one. Also, I just picked up this, and I've picked it up before, and it never did that sound before, I don't think. So what the fuck? Anyway, for Forever Together. 16. Yeah, I could do without the sounds of hell. Alright, so where is this? This is back to the clock. We got the minute. Oh, duh. Okay. Let's save. No! And you can't save the fuck. You can't delete them either. Now I'll just have 2 frickin' saves. Oh well. Or also, mild complaints, but Bloober Team, why the fuck can't I delete saves here? Like, come on. Also, on both the PC version and the console version, why can't I delete saves? Where did it say the minute hand needed to be? Alright, the last... So this one, I think, needs to be up here, right? Nope, here? Yep. Wait, I guess I should go back and say... Oh, wow, it's... Oh, my God! Yeah, these things are fucked. Can I just say that? Wow. Screenshot of those things. Anyway. I'm gonna save. Even though I had a saving accident. Made me make 2. This is another one of those, what's about to happen here is another one of those areas that really requires the old thinking cap. As well as pen and paper. I wonder what could be done here. Nice. Alright, we know what to do here. You guys will see it as, I was kind of doing that to show you guys, but you guys will see it as, I do the puzzle. Trust me, you'll be seeing it a lot, I'm sure. Right. Shortcut, nice. Okay, now. Moon things versus, why would I say that? Minus dot things, so. How many moon things do we have? Hang on. Okay. First orders of business, orders, is figuring out how many moon guys we have. Those are the dot ones we need later. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. So 8 minus the dot ones. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. So the first one is 3. The first one is 3. And we need to, so the skull ones, so it'd be the, we need to just figure out what the skull ones are. Or rather, how many of the skull ones there are. Oh, wait, we need to add. So, the skulls, there's 1. And 2. 2 plus 5. 7. And now we do the dot things. We do 5 minus 2. So 5 minus 2, right? 5 minus 2, which is 3. Yeah, boys. All right. I am very bad at basic life sometimes. Anyway, it's okay though. I'll take out all of my sadness with humor. Alright, come on, James. You really need my inspo? Clearly, I'm not in an inspirational mood right now. Oh, everyone's going buck wild in here now. They were perfectly calm before. Oh, wait, we need to go back to the... Oh, wait, nope, we were going the right way. Yep, they do move. Pretty sure they do move. Now, isn't this one straight down? No. Straight up? No. There we go. Don't know why I thought it was that, or straight up or down, but sure enough, I did. All right, this is going to be an interesting end to this episode. Ordinarily, I would make this one an extra hour long, but at this current juncture, I don't exactly have the time. And you guys have been getting a lot of Silent Hill 2 Remake content, so I think it'll be a-okay. It'll be back this coming Saturday or Sunday or something like that. It'll be back. Trust me. Because I want to try and beat this before Silent Hill F comes out, so... I just also want to beat The Suffering and Alan Wake 2 as well eventually. Alright, here we go. Ah, so badass. But here we go. So, the strat, I think, with this battle here is, yeah, to do that. And not fumble with your buttons like I do. Okay. Locked in. Where are you heading, buddy? Good old geometry head here. Now, I've heard rumblings and rumors that you can maybe speed this up by, you know, shooting him a little bit, but why really do that when I know that this method here actually does work? It's just very tricky, especially if you make a mistake like I did. Leave this one for the last one. Although this one at all, actually maybe leaving this one for the last one is a good thing, because leaving this one at all is annoying to do. All right. Is that it? No, that ain't it. Okay. Yo, all right, calm down. Calm down, Mr. PH. Oh my goodness, it's so stressful when you can't see him. Wrong way to dodge, James. Oh my god, he actually got me. Look, I need this to come to a close. Holy fuck. Yeah, I really thought getting those things destroyed would make this go a little faster, but that's how you can do that without actually shooting him, is the thing I was trying to show you. Which, you could do that in the original as well. So it's not that crazy of a thing, it's just, you know, something you can do. Notice the sirens as well. But also, I'm curious if you guys know if it's actually true that shooting Pyramid Head during that would make that battle go faster. We're back in the town proper. But yeah, I'd be very interested to know. But I'm gonna leave this episode off here. That was super fun. Sorry this is a shorter episode for Wednesday compared to what I usually do. But, you know, hopefully you guys are okay with that. More videos in the future of things. I'm trying to be a little more chill and less strict with myself about things. So, yeah. Like, subscribe, comment, share with your pals, help people discover Wilmo today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!